My name is Victor Garnick. I'm from Sedalia, Missouri. Headaches I've been going about for about 9 years. They spread usually right up on the front, and then when I usually get the migraines, they're up in the back towards the top neck right here. I usually have headaches constantly for usually about every day. Migraines probably once, twice a week, where they're terrible and I have to lay down. Level pain constant about 3 to 4. Migraines 9, 10. All they're terrible. Usually have to lay down in bed, close my eyes, make myself go to sleep. It affects it a lot. Can't really do much things. I usually have to stay home, and everywhere I go I usually take a bunch of medicine with me, and usually by the end of the day I just feel terrible, and it just affects, I don't know, everything really. Jaw pain probably happened about the same time, about a month after, so about 9 years. Usually comes out right here, right before the ears and a little bit lower. That is usually almost a constant pain. It tends to worsen when I smile, I chew, anytime I laugh, eat hard foods. Usually by the end of the day, it just feels like I chewed like, I don't know, raw steak for 5 hours or 6 hours straight. Normally about 3 to 4-ish, constant. Just learn to live with it, I guess. At the end of the day, it tends to get about 8. Jaw pain, I went to the dentist about a year ago. They got me a mouth guard saying that I clenched my teeth, and I got that in and I tried it out a couple times, and I really couldn't do it. I choke on it, and there's really not enough room back there, and I just so uncomfortable I couldn't use it. So after that failed attempt, I just really didn't do anything else after that. About the same as the headaches. It's just constant pain, and just really don't smile as much. Try to not eat heavy, hard foods and stuff, and it's just pain in the butt. Muscle spasms, yeah, I get those. Usually sometimes in the nose. Every time I lift my nose up, my face twitches. Then I get eye twitches. They usually either both eyes or one eye or the other eye. That happens a couple times a week, depending on how bad my everything else is flared up. When my jaw hurts, I get more twitches, and when I get headaches, I get more twitches, and it just goes from there. Pain wise, it really doesn't hurt. It's just annoying, irritating. Neck pain, okay, that happened about 4 years ago. Yeah, about 4 years ago. I started going to the chiropractor about a year ago. Used to go like 3 times a day, then I went to 1 time a day, or a week, my bad, a week. And then now I'm to every Monday I go. It usually helps for about 1 day, and then I'm back to the same thing, neck pain, and usually right on the top, on the base of the skull, right on the very top. That's where it really hurts. Usually about a 4. It usually gets worse when I get my migraines. That's when it really, especially when I have that headache on the back of the head, that's when it really tends to flare up. But about a 3 to 4, constant pain. When it goes up, about 8. So chiropractor, it really doesn't help. Affects me pretty good. Pain-wise, I tend to try to deal with it, but everywhere else, I get a lot of neck pops when I turn my neck pops. That usually happens every day. I own an auto body shop, repair shop. I work on cars, so I get under them and over them, and I usually run the office, and I'm more hands-on, so it really affects me.
I am Victor's wife. My name's Cheyenne. We have 1 daughter and another one on the way. I've noticed that he has a lot more energy to play with our daughter, as he didn't before. He was in a lot of pain putting him, having to go to bed just to get past it. He never gets up before me, but the day after he got his orthotic device, he was already up and gone before I was awake. Like he said, he smiles a lot more, and my family's noticed that a lot as well.
Happier. I'm happier. I feel like I'm happier. Yeah, I feel like I'm a lot more
Happy.
Yeah, I love it.
His jaw pain and headaches and anxiety were so bad that for years we couldn't go anywhere, and last weekend we actually went to St. Louis and we made it without having to stop to throw up. He couldn't a lot of times go anywhere without getting so anxious he would vomit.
It usually would start with the headache, the pain, and then that turned into anxiety. Anxiety turned into acid reflux, and then it was just a whole cluster, and it really like ruined my life a lot. Oh, it was great. 3-hour drive back, no problems, no issues at all. And it was great.
I was the one taking Tums, not him.
Yeah, that's what I've looked into for years, and I went to dentists everywhere, and they said, oh, you have to live with it. There's really not much you can do, you know? And I'm like, there's no way. I mean, there has to be something you can do. And I found you, and oh man, I don't even know what to say. I mean,
well,
it's a blessing.
He just never wanted to take care of himself, you know, never wanted to spend the money on himself, and I don't think it's an option now. He just has to do it. We have a lot of friends that say they can't believe how much we're spending on his teeth, but I said that you can't put a price tag on his happiness and comfort because he's just like a whole different person. I haven't seen him like this since I met him, really, but I don't want to go too far into it because I'm crying.
I was going to say, you're going to make me cry.
It's been great. I've had it for about 6 weeks now, and headaches are pretty much gone. I got my jaw pain, and that is probably about 85% better. My neck, stopped using Icy Hot. Haven't went to the chiropractor since my first visit. I used to go once a week, if not 2 times a week. Icy Hot probably every day. It was terrible. Now it's great. I've had really pretty much no issues with that. Muscle twitches or facial twitches, that still comes and goes, but it's a lot better than it was. Less tension on my neck and my head, and it helps out a lot. Headaches about 95, not 100 probably. Work life, I get up at 7 and go to work, have no issues. I can get through the whole day and not have any really pains. And personal life, I can, even after work, I can still go out and do stuff with my wife and play with my kid. But before all this, I was miserable. After work, I wouldn't be able to want to do anything, just lay down and relax because I'd be in so much pain. Yeah, it really just changed my life. I guess when I came here, I was expecting him to be like everybody else and say, hey, I can't fix you, you're pretty much gonna have to live with it, and we can't make you any, we can't help you really. And it pretty much blew me out of the water. So I'm pretty much changed person now. We drove all the way to, the drive kind of sucked. It was a 14-hour drive. That really sucked. But I probably wouldn't even drive up to the city. I'd just, after a certain amount of time, after smiling or talking, my face would just hurt. At the end of the day, it would just like feel like somebody smacked me with a frying pan or something. But now I can smile and talk and pretty much do everything without all the pain.